Shabbat Shalom, Shana Tova, Gemar Chatima Tova. I don't have to tell you that this is a serious time of year. We're living in a world where there is a lot of things to be concerned about, but I think the liturgy points out that there are always things to be concerned about, and nothing more profound than our very lives and how tenuous existence is. On this Shabbat, we are reading the last two parshiot that are found in the Torah, and you know that in the last parsha, Moses goes up to Mount Nebo, and there he gets to see the promised land, which he knows he'll never enter. And then Moses dies. We're told that he dies, but nobody is a witness to that, and nobody knows where he's buried, and that's indicated very clearly in the Torah. It's interesting that our greatest figure in all of Judaism and all of Jewish tradition, and perhaps in all of Jewish history, is dead, buried, but nobody knows where. One of the reasons given for that is that we are not to make graves into shrines. We're not to worship the dead. We remember the dead, but we don't worship them. The idea of going to a grave to ask for a miracle may fulfill something in the human inclination, but essentially it's not very Jewish, and I think we learn that from this parsha. In any case, Moses lives in a different way. Because he was such a great teacher, he was such a great influence on a people, he was such a great leader. And the great Moses is known for one quality above all others, and that is he was a leader with a great deal of humility. So one can be gone and one can continue to have influence. I think about it every day as I daven the Amidah, and we read about Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah. These people were part of the foundation of Jewish thought and the Jewish people, as it were. And they're long gone, and yet they live on. But I also think about it, and especially around these days, regarding my own ancestors, whether it was my parents or my grandparents, a grandmother who had a great influence on me and whose yahrzeit I observe on Yom Kippur, the day that she died, a grandfather whom I'm named for and who continues to have influence on me in spite of the fact that I never knew him. And it's true with generations past. So as we think about life, and we think about life and death, which we are encouraged to do on these days, we should think about how it is that we will want to be remembered and ask what will be our legacy. We know that everything is quite impermanent in this world, but memory does last forever and can continue from generation to generation. I hope this year coming up will be a year of health. I hope it will be a year of peace. I hope it will be a year when you share with family and friends, and we share as a community many, many joyous occasions. God bless you all. Shana Tova, Shabbat Shalom, Gemar Chatima Tova. And as I conclude, I want to give thanks to Jerry and Donna Kramer for sponsoring these weekly messages. God bless you all. Shabbat Shalom.